Ana mutima wa bwino niwachikata Rusaka yonse azati kulupela Mama ya wataka iseni tukotelena Mambele tifuna konse asachita Chilufya Tayali For Rusaka mea Chilufya Tayali For Rusaka mea Uyu wina wataka tikuwa kontola Chilufya Tayali uyu wina za kontola
One Zambia, one nation. Tayali, yeah, tumpe, yeah, hoti, yeah. Loshamo, na walega, imwifo, tifye, ile kwaika, barikeli. Uyu wina watacha tiko za kontrola, Dajando, Chilufya Tayali, uyu wina za kontrola, Dajando, Rusaka fome, uyu wina za kontrola, Dajando, Chilufya Tayali, uyu wina za kontrola, Dajando, EEP, siko ni watu, Dajando, na maripata amanda katupera taiko chichi, Rosi zilo collapse, Muma marketi na muma station ya katavya makata, as a family man, uyu wina watacha tiko za kontrola, Dajando, Chilufya Tayali, uyu wina za kontrola, Dajando, Rusaka fome, uyu wina za kontrola, Dajando, Chilufya Tayali, uyu wina za kontrola, Dajando, Rusaka mea, Dajando, Chilufya Tayali, Dajando, ni tibote, Dajando, EEP, Dajando.
That's
Rusaka mea, Dajando, Chilufya Tayali, Dajando, ni tibote, Dajando, EEP, siko ni wantu, Rusaka mea, Chilufya Tayali, family man, ni tibote, atete, 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 10 by 10, atete, 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 10 by 10.
Anyway, so yeah, I started by playing that song just to remind just to remember the time that I contested, because some people, where's my other phone? Because some people, were trying to some people were trying to talk. Let me do this. Yeah, better. Some people were talking like, no, you are, like, they were berating me, basically. They were berating me that, I'm nothing, but, I just, remember that, look, I contested as a mayor. And I came out number 3. I have almost 25,000 votes. 25,000 votes. People voted for me. 25,000 people voted for me. Because some of you, you just say, no, you think I'm a joker. I have proved it. I contested with no money. I didn't print t-shirts. I didn't make billboards. I just went out there with that song, busy campaigning, talking to people, and I got 25,000 votes. How many people got 25,000 votes? Even those that contested countrywide, because they had a larger pool. They never got 25,000. I got 25,000 just here in Lusaka. Again, I stood in Kabwata. I came out number 4. UPND got the seat, seconded by PF, third by Socialist Party, and I came in. All these Socialist Party, PF and UPND, if you look at their investment in Kabwata, it was massive. But for me, I had nothing. No t-shirt, no nothing. But I went there and I got number 4. So, when you try to belittle me, you should be very careful that you should bear in mind that have contested elections before and have performed well. Without money, Ndara, without money, I've contested. So, I'm now going for the big one. I'm now going for the big one. I am here not to serve anyone's interest. I am here basically to push my agenda. I am pushing my agenda now. It is about me. It is not about UPND. A lot of you have been talking, no. Hey, it's UPND. What UPND have given you money. That's why you are doing all this and whatever. No. Get it from me. If you want, you are free to believe what you want, because I am paid by everyone. Whenever I take a certain position, this one will come in and accuse me of whatever. UPND, when I was talking for PF, they were accusing me, PF, but here I am. Here I am. Now you are saying, hey, it's UPND. UPND has given you. No one has given me money. No one has paid me to take a position. You can never buy me. That I've told you many times. You can never buy me. The only thing I can do, if you give me... Oh, okay, let's do this now. The only thing I can do for you, if you give me money and I don't agree in your agenda, I'll just eat the money, finish. I'll just eat the money. So no one, I want all those people that support me, I want you to know that nobody, as much as people talk about, hey, a person for hire, whatever, they can say all that. It's okay. Yashani. Phone calls already. Allow me to start. Allow me to finish and then you can come in and start calling. Not now. Please don't come in now. Okay, Lord have mercy. I thought I had put this thing on flight mode. Yes, okay, now it's on film mode. Yeah. So I want those people that follow me, because there is too much of this talk. Please, those of you who follow me genuinely, those of you my supporters who like me for what I do and whatever it is, please don't be misled. These people who are saying I have been paid, I have whatever, forget about them. This is all about me giving you the position. Giving you the position from my perspective. I'm trying to give you a position from my perspective, because you may not have certain information or certain knowledge about certain things. So I am trying to give you that information. I've taken this position because I know a lot of you are distressed with what is currently going on. You are not happy with what UPND is doing. You are not happy with President Hakainde Hichilema. And I understand you are desperate, looking for somebody who can take over from President Hakainde Hichilema. And maybe he can look into your issues. But from my point of view, with the experience that I've gotten, with the knowledge that I've acquired, I am saying, much as President Hakainde Hichilema is not doing well, President Edgar Lungu is not a solution. President Edgar Lungu is not a solution. And I am saying this even to you, my brothers and sisters in PF. Even to you, my brothers and sisters in PF. What I'm going to say here, please don't look at it like an attack on President Edgar Lungu or an attack on PF. No. I have the country's interest at heart. I have the country's interest at heart. And I am begging you that I want you to listen to me, objectively. Have an open-minded attitude as you listen to me. Have an open-mind attitude as you listen to me. Because the issues that I'm going to walk you through are nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. I'm not going to lie. I'm not scandalizing President Edgar Lungu. I'm not scandalizing PF. I'm not scandalizing UPND. I'm not scandalizing President Hakainde Hichilema. No, I'm not doing that. I am just giving you facts as they are. Not because somebody has paid me, no. But for the interest in your interest as citizens, that yes, Hakainde Hichilema is not doing well. But President Edgar Lungu is not the solution. He's not the solution. And I wish, we could give him the respect as a former head of state and let him operate as a former head of state. I strongly believe that President Hakainde Hichilema has also contributed to Edgar Lungu wanting to come back into power because of how he has been treated. Kia, baby. Kia. You have to sleep because you're going to school tomorrow, okay, baby? So, it is really in the interest of this country that I am making this address. Please get this correctly before I delve into a number of issues. It is for the interest of this country. Hakainde Hichilema, yes, things are not going right so far. And I hope that things will get better. Really, I hope that things will get better. But in as much as that is the case, President Edgar Lungu is not a solution at this point in time. I am not paid. And others are saying, no, you are doing this because of your court cases so that you can be forgiven. No, absolutely not. It is not for my court cases. I want this to be very clear. It is not for my court cases. My court cases are still there. Even tomorrow I'm going to court. Tomorrow I am going to court. Tomorrow I'm going to, is it tomorrow? I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday I'm in court. Wednesday I'm in court. Thursday I'm in court. This week, so far, I am in court on Tuesday. I'm in court on Wednesday. I'm in court on Thursday. So my court cases are currently going on. I'm not engaging UPND to have my cases forgiven. No, I have not done anything wrong against the UPND. I'm not engaging President Hakainde Hichilema. I have not done anything against Hakainde Hichilema. I have not done anything. I've got no case against Hakainde Hichilema. I have no case against Hakainde Hichilema. I don't have a case against Hakainde Hichilema. I don't have a case against UPND. So why should I be going to UPND? Why should I be going to UPND? The cases, yes, of course, I've taken an attitude of, of Matthew 5:25. If you have an issue, why go on to court if you can negotiate it outside court? And yes, I've taken that attitude, and I'm making efforts that some of these cases, we sort them outside court with the complainants. And among those complainants, there is no UPND. Among those complainants, there is no Hakainde Hichilema. So, if Yomlela and Defia no, it is court, he wants to get to be forgiven from the courts. Others, if some of you to UPND, you are even saying, hey, let's not forgive him. Let's not forgive him. Even last time, whatever. I've got no case against you. I've got no case against you. The people that I have cases with are not UPND. They are not in politics. So, it is not about my court cases. It is not about my court cases. Even Chief Mukun. I went to Chief Mukun. There is no politics that came in. Because I've seen some of you are talking about, no, Chief Mukun, yeah, Chief Mukun. There was no politics discussed when I went to Chief Mukun. I have not discussed any politics with Chief Mukun. Nothing. He gave me counsel. He just embraced me like his son. That's all. What really prevailed there in Livingstone, other than anything, it was him embracing me as his son. He didn't give me any conditions to say, no, you have to, nothing. He just embraced me as his son. And I'm grateful for that. Even the Queen was present. Nothing. We were just laughing. We didn't discuss politics at all. Nothing. So, please don't drag in the chief in this to say, no, the chief, since you went to Livingstone. No. We didn't discuss any politics with our Chief Mukuni. Nothing. He didn't tell me do this, do that. Nothing. There was no condition which was given. No condition which was given. So it is just me realizing that these things, the way they are going, it's not taking us anywhere. It's not taking us anywhere. The Alebwelelapo agenda, I strongly believe that it can't work. The Alebwelelapo agenda can't work. And I've got my own reasons for that. I've got my own reasons why I'm saying the Alebwelelapo agenda cannot work. Yes, it's me who started the Alebwelelapo agenda. Other people want to claim it, but come on, you can claim it and whatever, but the fact still remains that I started the Alebwelelapo agenda. And I am sorry today I'm coming to you, I'm telling you to say, I am not for that idea. I'm not for that agenda of Alebwelelapo. For a number of reasons. Mostly it's that it cannot work. I have just changed my mind. It is not inconsistent. It is realizing that this cannot work. If you realize that something cannot work, please, I mean, you are right to change your mind. You are right to change your mind. Some of you, if even in marriage, you can be able to change your mind. What about in politics? Yes, I had this agenda. I really believed that it would actually work. I really believe that it would actually work. But I've realized, after reflecting so much about a number of issues, I've come to realize a label rapport will not work. A label rapport agenda will not work. And now, let me give you some of the reasons. I'll take you back. And this, I must emphasize, it is not being malicious to President Edgar Lungu. And really, I just want you to look at it as some of the weaknesses that I've identified. Some of the weaknesses that I've identified, which are making Alewere Rapport, something that cannot work. And if you go back in PF was in opposition for about 10 years under Basata. It was in Basata. If you look at Basata was a well-known person, a successful politician, if I could put it that way. He was successful. He was a mayor. He did so much. He built the flyover bridge, and he was known. I remember those days. I was young. My father used to adore Sata. He used to adore Sata. When he was as a mayor, from there, Sata became, a minister. Whichever position, whichever ministry Sata was sent to, he performed. Even as a minister of War Panda and Chito, as he used to call himself, minister without portfolio, Sata performed. Sata was the Secretary General of Might MMD. Sata was a successful Secretary General of the ruling party, MMD. And he started preparing himself for presidency. Unfortunately, it didn't go to him. It went to Mwanawasa. That's when he formed PF. And he struggled with PF until 2011 when they won an election. 2011, 10 years. The point I'm trying to make to you is that here is a successful, aggressive, strong character, a motivator, an inspiration. Sata. He had to go through 10 years for him to be accepted to become president. 10 years for him to be accepted to be president. And then, when Sata was president, if you look at Edgar Chagwalungu, Edgar Chagwalungu was little known, really, little known. Not much was known, and at one point, not that he's a bad man, a good man, a quiet man. Muntu hapa izefye. During the time of UPND, of PF tenure, Basata was kind of favoring him, and other people started rising against him. He went on ZNBC, he was asked a question, would you want to become a president? He said, me, I don't even want to become a president. I don't even want to become a president. He totally refused. I can't become a president. I don't want to become a president. Then, Sata died. But even before Sata died, when Sata was going, Sata left Edgar Chagwalungu with the acting position. He was acting. If you look at it, if you think about it critically, do you think Basata really left Edgar Chagwalungu because, he strongly believed that he should be the one to take over? I don't think so. Truth be told, I don't think so. Basata left the powers to Edgar Chagwalungu because he was sick and he knew that he was going to stay maybe longer. And he didn't want to leave somebody who had that ambition, who had shown the desire to become president. Basata left the instrument of power with Edgar Lungu because he didn't pose a threat. That's why he left powers to Edgar Lungu. He didn't pose a threat. And of course, when Basata died, what happened? Guy Scott with the other guys, they went and told Edgar Lungu, Iwe, give us power. Did Edgar Lungu fight at all? No. He straight away gave it to them. He straight away gave it to them. You can talk about constitution and whatever, but come on, this is politics. This is politics. Now power. Power. And some people just come and say, give it to us. He just gave it just like that. He just gave it and went away. I'm talking about the character. The character. You know, I'm building on to show you the character of Edgar Lungu. Not insulting him, but this is his character. Not a fighting spirit, not a fighting person, no. He had the instrument of power. Imagine if that was Bakabimba. If that power, instrument of power was left to Bakabimba. Do you think Bagay Scott would have gotten that, would have gotten it? He wouldn't have. If that power was left to GBM, do you think they would have gotten it? If they wouldn't have. If that power was left to Kuliba Chimba Kambwidi, you think Guy Scott would have gotten it? They wouldn't. If that power, let's imagine now, if that power was left with Hakainde Hichilema, imagine Hakainde Hichilema was PF at that point, and Sata left in power. Do you think Avena Guy Scott would have gotten that power? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. They wouldn't have gotten it. But Edgar Lungu just gave it. He just gave it. Who fought for that power to come back? It is Benawidi Nsanda and the other people abamu PF. Respecting Sata. Let's be honest, truth be told. The people that rose and chanted that Edgar Lungu should get power, they didn't do it for Edgar. They did it for the respect that they had in Sata. It was the respect. Sata is gone. Sata left the power of instrument with this guy. It is not Edgar Lungu that they admired. It is not Edgar Lungu's leadership that they admired. No. It is the respect that they had for Sata that they chanted, let's give it back to Edgar Lungu. Did Edgar Lungu himself fight? No. And then RB came in. RB came in and strengthened by Edgar Lungu. RB came in and strengthened by Edgar Lungu. Had RB not come in, it would have been difficult. But RB came in and helped Lungu to become president. Now, we had elections on the 20th of January, 20th of January 2015. How many votes did Edgar Lungu get to beat HH? It was about 800 chakut. Hakainde Hichilema had 770 chakut. The difference was basically 27,000 votes. The difference was basically 27,000 votes. That was the difference between Edgar Lungu, whose party was in power. PF was in power. PF was in power. The only votes that he got, they were 27,000 votes. That's what separated them. With Hakainde Hichilema, who was in opposition. Who was in opposition. And when Edgar Lungu became president, when he became president in 2015, how was his leadership? President Edgar Lungu, with due respect, you could see that he was not in full control of government. He was not in full control of government. And myself, I remember very well, I was criticizing Edgar Lungu for being too weak. I was criticizing him. I said, this president is too weak. And other people were telling me, no, Edgar Lungu, it's because he's going to have an election next year. So he doesn't want to rattle his friends. He wants to keep them. You will see after he wins a full term. That's what you were saying. You remember that? You were saying, no, this man is not weak. Just give him time. When he comes back, you will see. When you have a full term, he's just finishing this term, here Wasata. And he knows that next year, there will be elections. So that's why he's being soft to his friends. What happened? He came, 2016 elections came. Edgar Lungu was fully in charge. He was a president, voted president, with an instrument of power. With everything, all the state machinery behind him. All the state machinery behind him. Having had laid the country for about 1 year, 6 months. How many votes did he get? What was the difference between Basata or Hakainde Hichilema and Edgar Lungu? What was the difference? It was only 100,000 votes. Only 100,000 votes. With all the state machinery behind him. With all the state machinery behind him. I must tell you, if you don't realize, as a person that is in charge and you have only been in power for 1 year, 6 months, if you are a performer, you would not beat your opponent by 100,000 votes. You would not. You would not. You would have done better. You would have done better. Unfortunately, those are the results that he got. Those are results that he got. Came 2021, what happened? With all the instrument of power with him and everything, all the state machinery, everything at his disposal. Everything at his disposal. With cadres beating people, what? Everything was in his hands. Everything was in his hands. What happened in 2021? He was wired by 1 million votes. 1 million votes. 1 million votes. He was wired. How did that happen? How did that happen? The man was in State House. The man was the commander-in-chief. The man was in charge of the police. The man was in charge of everything. Everything was in his hands. Everything. But an opposition came and wired him with 1 million votes. 1 million votes. Now, we have this person. I'm talking about, you see, I've run you through the leadership of Edgar Lungu. I've run you through the leadership of Edgar Lungu. And his character. His character. If you look at the character, even when he was president, because I was saying that in 2015, you were saying, no, let him have a full term. You will see what he will do. Did we see that between 2016 and 2021? Did we see Edgar Lungu being in charge of government? Did we? Let's be honest. Edgar Lungu's government was the most abused government. Not by himself, but by so many people. So many people did a lot of things in the name of the presidency without even him knowing. So many things were done. So many things were done in the name of Edgar Lungu. I'm sorry. For me, that is a serious weakness. That is a serious weakness. We had conflicts. Did you see Edgar Lungu confronting anyone? Did you see? Did you see Edgar Lungu confronting anyone? Just in 2015, they had a conflict between himself and GBM. What happened? Did Edgar Lungu confront GBM to say, Iwe, come, let us work together, and so on and so forth? Did he? Because GBM at that time, at that point, he was a heavyweight. He was a heavyweight, especially in Luapula and northern part of Zambia. He was a heavyweight. And if Edgar Chagwa was politically strategic, politically astute, with a character. He would have not let GBM to go to Hakainde Hichilema. But he couldn't confront GBM. He couldn't confront GBM. And GBM ended up going to Hakainde Hichilema. And that is how UPND got so popular in the northern part. GBM did Ifironde fine ku northern part of Zambia. He did Ifironde. He took votes to Hakainde Hichilema. What about Hakainde Hichilema? Do you think Hakainde Hichilema was friends with GBM? Do you think they agreed? No, they didn't. They didn't. But because of politics, Hakainde Hichilema brought GBM close and made him vice president. Whilst Edgar Lungu left GBM. That's how they survived that election. They would have lost it. 2016, it was the same situation. Bakambwidi, truth be told, Bakambwidi is a political giant. He's a political giant. They have started having differences. Did Bakambwidi, did Edgar Lungu confront Bakambwidi? No, he didn't. He only fired him quietly, without confronting him. Without confronting him. Because Edgar Lungu is not a confrontational person. He's not a confrontational person. He doesn't confront people. He just fired Bakambwidi. Bakambwidi, what did Bakambwidi do? He went and formed NDC. NDC, they went to Kabushi. Bakambwidi walloped PF. Walloped PF. Then you have a number of these back and forth with people. Hari Kalaba, for example. Hari Kalaba. They had serious issues between Hari Kalaba and Edgar Lungu. And Hari Kalaba ended up resigning. And up to today, he boasts of having had resigned. But they had issues. Did Edgar Lungu confront Kalaba? No. In a pano Ndelanda. Let me tell you, in a pano Ndelanda, me who is talking, you people who are busy, whatever. Me, I used to talk with Edgar Lungu. We used to talk so often, almost on a daily basis. I'll tell you that. Almost on a daily basis, we used to talk. I'm revealing this almost on a daily basis. So even some of you are saying, hey, but Edgar, them. Me, I used to talk. We used to talk almost on a daily basis. We used to talk. But I've taken this position. I've taken this position. Trust me, a leader who has a foresight, a leader who knows what he wants, a leader who is fighting, he would have called me. He would have called me, what's going on? Come back here, come we talk. Not with Edgar. Not with Edgar Lungu, no. But here I am, I was the one who was in front, running the Alewere Rapport issue. Running the Alewere Rapport agenda. A lot of you have been crying. You have been phoning me. You have been sending me messages. I do recognize, I do appreciate that. But imonga muleni tumina. What about tumine wachila? Imwe muleni tumina phone. You people, you are calling me, complaining, please. But Tayali, you have moved this thing. You have moved this thing. You have moved this thing. You are the ones calling me. Usheni munga wakateka. Umwine ulefoku wakateka. You should be able to fight for this. Trust me. You should be able to fight for this. He should be able to fight for this. He should be able to recognize, to say, Uyumuntu, he has his own influence. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Whether you like it or not, I have this influence. Apamule, look at the statistics. Look at the statistics. Look at how many people are watching me tonight. How many people? Because even our body in social media, he doesn't command the influence and the following that I do, that I get. So really, if you want to be president, hello, you don't let such a person just walk away, especially a person who was right in your arms. You call that person, No. Come. What is it? Eh? No. But you remain quiet. So, what I'm talking about, that is not a character of leadership. I want to tell you, even Mundubire phoned me. Mundubire phoned me this morning. He phoned me, but I just told him, I said, hello, Bwana, wake up. If you want to remain in the dark, stay there. Me, I am out. I told him Mundubire so. I told him, if you want to, Mundubire is a nice man. He's a nice man and whatever. But really, he must also wake up. He must also wake up. Just like other PF members must also wake up. You must wake up. Edgar Lungu cannot win you an election. Edgar Lungu cannot get power from Hakainde Hichilema. I've discussed all these things. I've given you this character of Edgar Chagwalungu. Do you think this is a character that will stand toe to toe with the Hakainde Hichilema? If he can't even confront people that are within himself, he can't confront them. Do you think he's going to confront Hakainde Hichilema? Because, you know, look at Vasata. Look at Vasata na Mwanawasa. Vasata used to confront Mwanawasa. Vasata forced the church to bring them together. He used to confront him. He used to talk to Mwanawasa from wherever he was. He used to talk. He was courageous to mention Mwanawasa. He was courageous to even call him names. Until they had to come together. What about HH? HH, how long has he been in opposition? Look at Edgar Chagwalungu, how he used to confront Edgar Chagwalungu. He used to confront him big time. It is no joke. Edgar Chagwalungu, do you see him, even do you see him confronting them? That day when they were cutting the gate, he was inside. We were there. I was there. It took me and Makebi Zulu and that guy Bukari to say no, boss, amen. Bambi, no, don't go. But look how long it took before him came out. He was inside. How long did it take? Abantu bali panse, baleta na chibudoza, chavana shan. You are inside now, Ikara. And you think you can get presidency? You think he can get presidency from Hakainde Hichilema? How long did it take for him to come out? And indeed, when he came out, everything was sorted out. Everything was sorted out. If he had not come out, they would have cut that gate. It was me. I was there pushing him. Go out. And that's how he went out. Look. What is this? They have been harassing him left, right, and center. Have you heard that kind of Edgar Lungu coming out? Have you heard Edgar Lungu coming out? Look at what happened to this man from Kenya. Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta, once they went to his house, they went to the mother. He came out, gun blazing, facing them. Nothing. Is that a character that can get presidency from Hakainde Hichilema? After suffering all these years in opposition. You think you come and give power to a person, you are inside. Let's talk. I must tell you, I was one of those people that insisted that let him come out, let him say something, let's have a press conference. Zuman, for example, I'm not going to talk about Zuman case much, but when Zuman was arrested, and the issues and wherever it was going, it was pointing to Edgar Chagwa-Lungu. It was pointing to Edgar Chagwa-Lungu. I pushed. I even discussed this with Edgar Lungu. I discussed it. I was pushing. Say something. Come out. Say something. Nothing. He couldn't. The only thing that happened, I was sitting here, only to hear, no, there is a press conference. I was hoping it was him. I was excited it was him. Only to see, it is my beautiful Tasila crying before the media. Who does that? Do you think you will come here, harass my children, harass my wife, and I let my daughter to come and to start talking for me, and for my wife, and for the family? Who does that? Who does that, Imwe? Let's be honest. Who does that? You are a father, you are there. You let a child to be speaking. Eh? Who does that? If you cannot stand for your family, how can you stand for the nation? How can you stand for the nation? How can you stand for all these people? He is not, my only issue is that he is not a fighter. He is not a fighter, and you can't force him to fight. This is what I've realized myself. This is the realization. So, that no, you have been paid. I have realized that this is not a person that can fight, and you can't force him to fight. It is not his in nature. It is not his in nature. I was disappointed. That day, I was very disappointed. I went there, actually. I went, and it's not that I have not expressed these things I'm telling you. I have expressed to him directly. Sometimes to Chilufya, and I express these issues. I express myself to say, how could Tasila be the one to be talking? You should have been the one talking. Why should be Tasila, the daughter, be talking when you, the father, you are there? Why? And indeed, I said it. I said this, that at the rate at which we are going, I said it. I said it. I told them. In the house, I told them that at the rate at which we are going, I said it. It was coming. I said it. I knew that case was not over. I knew that case was not over. I knew that this case, you have a purpose. It will come back. You need to prepare. When they will come back, you need to prepare. And indeed, they came back. And what did they do? My Esther was inside. Just like I had said it. I said it. And just like I said, I said it. Of course, I can't discuss in details what I said and whatever, but basically, just generally, I'm talking about the character. And even there, Mdara, who were talking, he was just there sitting with other people coming, no. He should have spoken there. He didn't speak. I am glad at least, okay, at least he refused to go. That is one thing that I appreciate. But even talking, he's a politician. He's a politician. He should be able to come out and talk. The attention was on him. A politician, if the attention is on you, you would be shooting yourself in the foot if you don't talk. You have to talk. You have to talk, especially when your friends create an opportunity for you. Use it. Nothing. Up to today, he has said nothing about that. He has said nothing. My politics, my politics. And that case, let me not even discuss the details of it. Let me not go into that case. But surely, that case requires a man to stand up, a man to show character. Not what is currently going. Next, Vakatampo kuya kumakoti, like the way I go kumakoti. Like anybody else. They will be going kumakoti like anybody else. Before you know it, Vamayo will be convicted. Before you know it, Vamayo will be convicted. At the rate at which we are going. At the rate at which we are going, before you know it, Vamayo will be convicted. It needs character. It needs character. It needs character. That case needs character. Edgar Lungu, now, if all these things that I'm telling you, how can you talk? How can you even think that he will confront Hakainde Hichilema to get power from Hakainde Hichilema? Imwe, do you know what that means? Hakainde Hichilema handing over power to Edgar Chagwalungu. He can even hand over power to me than to Edgar Chagwalungu. I can assure you that. He would even rather hand over power to me or anybody else than Edgar Chagwalungu. There is serious feud. Hakainde Hichilema is doing that, putting my own muscles. He knows that if I also lose power, this is possible. He knows. He knows that if he loses power, he can go to jail. And he knows one person who will definitely take him to jail. It's Edgar Chagwalungu. There is no doubt in the mind of Hakainde Hichilema. He doesn't doubt it. He knows it. That if Edgar Chagwalungu would come back, he knows he's going to jail. He knows he's going to have the worst than what he had when he was accused of treason. He knows that. So he mumukutontonkanya kweni mwa PF na mwa leranda mwa ntumina mafoni. You think he can do that Hakainde Hichilema? It is not that it is impossible. It can be done. But it can never be done in the manner that Edgar Chagwalungu is carrying himself. It can never be done. It can never be done, Dara. It can't. Patterns. It can never be done. Just for him to be on the ballot, just for Edgar Chagwalungu to be on the ballot, Kukawa can't do. Just for him to be on the ballot. Next, even if he's on the ballot, Mwamu Perama vote a winner. Hakainde Hichilema to give power. Mulalan that no, Edgar Lungu, he had no choice to give. It is because of his character. It is because of the character, the good character of Edgar Chagwalungu, that he even went and stood in the stadium and the people booing him. You think you can boo Hakainde Hichilema? You think Hakainde Hichilema would allow that? Come on. just him. Look at the man. Look at Hakainde Hichilema. Look at Hakainde Hichilema. You think Hakainde Hichilema? Those are characters. That will just go, give power. And the next minute is being arrested and whatever, tear gas being thrown all over. You think he can do that? Yeah. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time looking at Edgar Chagwalungu. He can't, he doesn't have it in him. He doesn't have it in, at least he would have even fought for his family. Just for his family, at least he would have fought. If he's failing to fight for his family, can he fight for the country? No. I mean, don't hate me for telling you the truth. And this, I was thinking that, no, he can do it. But then, interacting with him and whatever, I've realized, no. This man, no matter how much I try to push him, at the end of the day, this man will not succeed. And I want to tell you that even some of the people that are around Edgar Chagwalungu, they know. Some of them know that this cannot happen. But they are cowards. They are cowards. They don't want to face him. They don't want to tell him the truth. They don't want to tell him the truth. Others are waiting that when the money will start coming, they will make money. I've had people who I know, I can't mention who they are, but I have people who have said, no, mulekefe mdala. Ndala mashikambo kufuma, ngashambo kufuma. We will have money. But I don't operate like that. I don't care how much money Edgar Lungu has. I don't care how much money will come in tomorrow. But if I believe that this man cannot do it, there is no way I'm going to sit there and just waiting. I would have done it. I would have done it. There are people who have told me, this man has money. Just hanging there, sticking there. When the campaign start coming out, there will be money that will come. There are people who have told me. They are around with him there. They have told me this. Just stick around. Money will start coming out. If this man has money. I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. It doesn't, I don't care. Even if there is money, me, I will tell you the truth. That's how I operate. Even if, yes, Edgar Lungu was not giving me money. But even if he was giving me money, looking at what I have seen, I would have told him to say, no. You can't manage it. I would have told him. You know, pushing a man like that one. Edgar Lungu. He might end up dying. He might end up dying. It is not in him. But Edgar Lungu katsinga baringira na Maseos. Katwish. I don't know. I don't know if he has even entered Maseos. But Mdala Hakainde Ichilema will stop at nothing. Will stop at nothing. And then there are those people who are also thinking that no, there can be a revolution. People will rise up because of Mtengo Yavunga. People will go to the streets and whatever. Learn from Malawi. Next door. How many times have people rioted because of the commodities, high prices of commodities? How many times? Has Chagwera left? He is still there. He is still there. And you compare Chagwera and the Hakainde Ichilema. Who is stronger? Who has got a stronger character between Chagwera and the Hakainde Ichilema? So in Hakainde Ichilema, we just hear people say, going in the street, whoa, and you say, here is power. Give it to Edgar Lungu. You think that will happen? Even in 1991, it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that. Kaunda was not removed, did not go because of the riots. No. We had an election nicely, and Kaunda didn't just believe that Zambians didn't want him at that point. It is not the prices of whatever which forced Kaunda. No. It is the overconfidence of Kaunda which made him to say, let's go for elections. Let's go for elections so that you see Vaiche. That's what he was saying. So that you see Vaiche and Kamilibula. And to his shock, he lost the elections. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. So don't expect that in Zambia there can be a revolution or there can be this coup, because others are even talking about coups. Forget it, not in Zambia. That is not part of us. We know the ballot. You will hear even people there saying, nah, we are upset. Hey, but we are waiting. Time for us to talk. We will come. We will go and talk. We will go and talk. They talk in the ballot. They don't talk through any other means. That is Zambian. So, that to happen, to change, if they have to change any change of government, it's in 2026. And in 2026, for Edgar Lungu to be on the ballot, PF, hey. And you have even seen, there are even examples. There are even examples. Where is Vamalanji? Where is Vamalanji with all his money? With all his support? Vamalanji has support. Vamalanji vala vapepa kukwacha. Ni vale sa Vamalanji. He's a god in Kwacha. Where is he? Where is he in Kwacha? Where is he, Vamalanji? What crime did Vamalanji commit? What happened? What did the court say? You saw ECZ issuing statements which they are not supposed to issue. Making fake laws. Making fake discrimination. Just to bar Vamalanji na Boma. Malanji presented ama paper yabo babakanina. Awe twakana. Nomba ba Edgar Chagwalungu wakasumina. Wakasumina. One thing is that once HH says something, be rest assured he is going that direction. And this is something that I've liked, not in a positive way, but at least he says it. Hakainde Hichilema says it. This is the direction I'm going. It's up to you to take it or leave it. He doesn't, I mean, he was very, even when he was opening parliament, he said it. If we want to prosecute and persecute you, he didn't hide. That sometimes I will even persecute you. He didn't hide. And it's the truth. That's Hakainde Hichilema. That's Hakainde Hichilema. So for Edgar Chagwalungu, whether the law says this and whatever, Hakainde Hichilema is ruling. Hakainde Hichilema is in charge. And one person that he will not accept, like he has been saying it, he is saying it. Akabwerelepo, akekala pesa, kuisa, akale tupuma. Hey. It won't happen. It won't happen, guys. It won't. You need Jesus Christ. I don't know, even Jesus Christ kutamuka ninamda. Kutamuka nanewe, kabiyoko. Jesus so I say sawe vika poet galungu kutamwe ba Hakainde Hichilema Jesus aya mano waleta te panwa mano ya heaven wekelamo ine am leading Zambia iwe kabie ka dealing ko nefyako heaven evo ngamwe ba so Jesus Christ kutamwebera pa iwe mdala ka dealing ko na ko heaven ine pano ndi panchito. So let's just be serious, guys. Forget. And this is not speaking for Hakainde Hichilema. It's not that I am endorsing his behavior. No. I am just being realistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm just being realistic. I'm just opening your eyes to see things as they are. You may not like it. You may call me whatever it is. But this is the reality. This is the reality. This is the reality. Ted Fiwombe mdala. Ted Fiwombe. And you know, I was telling, and you know, some people now are coming out to say, like I've betrayed Edgar Chagwalungu, whatever. Some of you are coming out like I've betrayed Edgar Chagwalungu. And I know even Edgar Lungu might feel like that. But I want you to know that if there is a person that you should appreciate, it's me. If there is a person, even those people that you are eating with, those people that you are chilling with, I can assure you, much as this information, what I'm saying here, is seemingly bad, I want to tell you that I am a better person. I am a better person than those people that are around you. Because these people have actually been scheming from a long time. From a long time. Edgar Chagwalungu, after he lost power, what did he do? He went and resigned. And there were people who were pushing that agenda to say, Edgar Lungu is gone. Edgar Lungu is gone. Edgar Lungu is gone. But Edgar Lungu did realize to say, I think I've made a mistake. He did realize. He did realize that he made a mistake to resign. But he knows he wrote a letter to cabinet. So he has stayed quiet. He has stayed quiet. Much as he wants, let no one call me here and start saying, no. Let no one call. Let no one call on that issue. That's all I can tell you. Edgar Lungu he would have issued a statement. He should have issued a statement. Yes, he has been saying it in public. He went to Chipata, he said this. He went to, he was also interviewed, he said same thing. No, I don't want, and whatever. That is a smoke screen. That is a smoke screen. I want to tell you this. That is a smoke screen. That is a smoke screen. And cowardice at the same time. Because really, a person who is courageous, you're supposed to face it, to say, yeah, this is my position. But Edgar Chagwa realized that, say, I shouldn't have resigned. Meanwhile, KPF, they were excited. They wanted to take over. They started pushing the agenda of replacing him. But some of us, we realized that Edgar Lungu is still interested. We realized. And we fought to push away some of those people who had that agenda. I pushed some of those agenda. I even attacked certain people. I even attacked them. Not because Edgar Lungu told me to attack this one and that. No. But because I knew his interest. And I went out for those people to make sure that, that machination stops. This is why today you can't talk about this general conference that you talk about. How do you think that general conference was put on ice? How do you think that was put on ice? How do you think it was put on ice? And who was pushing the agenda for that? Who was pushing the agenda? But we managed to stop it. Members of parliament today, I mean, I was seeing, this is what I confronted the Mundubile, and I can say this. Members of parliament are divided. Members of parliament contributed money for that convention, to change the constitution, for the constitutional convention. They contributed money. But everything is on ice. Everything is on ice. And Bamundubile, I'm sorry, Bamundubile, I have to say this. Bamundubile is a gentleman. He was calling me, trying to convince me otherwise. But Bamundubile, I mean, do you even know that they want to remove you? They want to remove you. I saw it in that Kalemba. Kalemba wrote a story of how they want to change the structures and so on and so forth and whatever. And they want to remove him as a leader of opposition. They want to remove him. Why? Because, I mean, they are seeing him as a threat. They are seeing him as a threat. And yet this man, I mean, this is a man that has been so loyal to Edgar Chagwa Lungu. So loyal. The day that I realized to say, why Edgar Chagwa Lungu wants this, I went to him, I told him, can you pull back? And he accepted. Mundubile has been accepting all the time, loyalty in Lungu. He called me in the morning. Loyalty, no, loyalty, Finchi. Loyalty, Finchi, Mundubile, wake up. Wake up. The people that you are saying loyalty, they are not loyal to you. They are not loyal to you. They want to remove you as the leader of opposition. They want to remove you. They want to embarrass you. They want to embarrass you. I mean, I appreciate. You have been very good, really. I really appreciate. You have been very good to me. But I want to tell you the truth, Mdal. I just want to tell you the truth. This is me telling you the truth. Those people that you are being loyal to, they want to remove you. They want to embarrass you. And I don't know, somebody told me, it even came out, Given Lubinda wanted to announce it. The last time when because some of you, they had a meeting with PF, Katshinga Nipasha Nipada, but a few days ago. They had a meeting and Given Lubinda wanted to announce that. He wanted to announce that. But he saw the hostility of the MPs. He saw the hostility of the MPs, and that's how they changed their mind. Not that I'm saying that Given Lubinda is whatever. No. I have respect for Given Lubinda. Please. Vamdara, I have respect. I have respect for you. I have respect for you, Given Lubinda. I have respect for you. I have so much respect, trust me. But the point is that, there are these machinations going on. These machinations going on. And the challenge which is there is that you just don't know where Edgar Chagwa Lungu stands. This is the problem. You can't tell where Edgar Chagwa Lungu stands. He's non-committal. He's one person that you talk, but non-committal. Non-committal. And that again frustrated me, seriously. Because you would say, no, this, let this happen, let this happen. Awe mdala non-committal. A good example I can give you, the appointment of this Nakachinda as Secretary General. This issue has been there from time immemorial. Appoint SG, appoint SG, appoint SG. Up to today, they don't have an SG. Why don't they have an SG? Because having an SG would have helped even with some of these agenda. But Edgar Lungu has failed to move to appoint an SG. Why? So it's very difficult to really be sure where Edgar Lungu stands and what he will do next. You can't. You are gambling. It's like a gambler who is holding his cards very close to his chest. You don't know which card is gonna drop. And for me, I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. No, I don't. If we say Friday we are doing this, it is that. Not Friday comes, Wambo Kulanje Wama story, Yoshani. Pali Nakachinda is a good example that I've given. And I'm talking about this. Even I didn't mention this Brian Mundu. Because even Brian Mundu was the content. He was in front. He was in front. But the moment Edgar Lungu came in, he stood by the side. But with what is going on, you can even be left out. You can even be left out. So, the straightforwardness, yadi issue pako na eneo, nifi, fide. So, whilst all these things have been happening, I have been facing court charges. UPND has been coming hard on me. UPND has been coming hard on me. Of course, it's Niwaka Pokola and whatever. But this is a government system. They have been coming hard on me. And as they have been coming hard on me, I have not gotten the help that I should get. Looking at what I've been doing, let's face it, but I've been helping massively. I have kept things. I have brought things. I push a lot. But what help do I get really when I am in those problems? When I'm arrested twice, my wife had to borrow money twice. My wife had to borrow money. Yes, you come and see me, mwaleta bread, aba mchifungo baria, shani. But at the end of the day, what about my wife when she's at home? How is she surviving? We survive on hand to mouth. Songa mchifungo, ni shiyo day, wakshta bread tapadi. She had to borrow money twice. Nafuma. Bali wanawile fintu pano kirikiti gate. My gate was not opening. My security. This house was completely open. It was difficult. I had to sort out things here. Not that they didn't know. I was telling them, please, Napapata, help me with this. Please help me with this. No, we will see. I ended up borrowing money from Ethel. That Kayan girl from America. I borrowed 15,000 kwacha to sort out the gate and fix some of the things which were broken. Because I was completely open. And it's not that people didn't know. They knew. I became so vulnerable to a point of soldiers coming here. And I didn't get that help. I went to borrow money. And to be honest, from the time that I borrowed money, I've never had a 15,000 kwacha for me to pay her. I haven't even had money for me to pay her. But next thing, $400,000. Honestly. Let's just be real. You think think of it, 400 penny, I want to marry Sunga, and yet Trechula. Really? I mean, let's be real, huh? Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Somebody got stuck. Kaiser Zulu was inside there. The wife was struggling and whatever. When he got bond, somehow money came out. I mean, what's that? What's that? So when you're pointing fingers at me, come on, think twice. Think twice. Think about yourselves, first of all. How have you treated Chilufya Tayali? How have you conducting your business? When Chilufya Tayali na yo kuna sunka, alebwele po na isunka. Imamu akuchipata bami pusha at no. I'm not. And I want to now they come back. What's happening? But did you hear what he said? Rick and SG Takudi. Come on. And you think you can get power like that? You can't get power from Hakainde Hichilema. You can't. So in a way, this is why now I have changed. I'm standing on my own. I'm talking like this, not for Hakainde Hichilema. No. I'm not talking for Hakainde Hichilema. I'm not talking so that my cases can be withdrawn. No. I'm just standing on my own. I've pushed agenda for people, and firstly, they don't act accordingly. They don't show me confidence. But Edgar Lungu doesn't give me confidence that we can get power from Hakainde Hichilema. If he was Chilufya Liwasa Takutu Akwata Courage Atawe, let's go. Let's go. We will win. We will push it. But not by Edgar Lungu. No. No. And then, on top of that, not being so straight. Not being so straight. Because sometimes you can fight, you fight. You get into power by sa kushapo no kukushi. Urandela ndeko waku ikatano kuikata wakulonga na mchifungu. It is very possible. So, and besides, I'm becoming vulnerable and highly exposed to these cases, Makoti, Shani, and really, the support that I've gotten is not the support I can rely on. I can't rely on this support. You know, when you have got good support, sometimes I can be in jail, but if I know that my family is being looked after properly, you know. Some of us, I'm that kind of a person. I wouldn't mind going to jail. If I know my family is okay, it's okay to jail. Woodlands police station, and my wife is stuck. What about Bankaka? And a good example, look at also Zumani Zimba. Look at Zumani Zimba. But Palikaiza Zulu, it was a bit different. Palikaiza Zulu, it was different. Why is it different? Why was it different, Palikaiza? Why not Pali Nankan? So even me, I'm thinking, because you can't tell me that no, Muntawe Tempia. Look at me. I'm mobilizing, and the people have started meeting in different parts of the country. The other day I was in the office, and the people called me, no, we are meeting here. We have a meeting. We want Ishamenshi na transport. I didn't have money. I didn't have money. I called somebody. Please help me with so much. Help me with a 1.5. Nika 1.5 na defwa. Help me with a 1.5. And somebody looked around and gave me 1.5. If me I can mobilize a 1.5, what about Lungu? Mlenja Lungu tuwafilo kunchitra organize ka 15 pine kwa watu na ripila FAO. 15 pin tuwafilo kunchitra organize. Tuwafilo kunchitra organize. I mean, I still have a lot of issues that we need to sort out. Tuwafilo kunchitra organizer. I mean, can you tell me at your tawakwe tempia? We na imwe. Tuida angala. Ala. Tuida angala. And I'm saying this, not to expose Lungu. It's to help him. Because even me in any infumako, but now Kushala, there are people who are around him. There are people who are around by Edgar Lungu. As long as those people are around, Ba Edgar Lungu bafire bakwata omutima wakubafwa. He shouldn't be folding his arms like that. Like he's more poorer than me. I'm not asking for anything. No. I've come back here to be suffering. Now I'll continue suffering the way I've been suffering. But those people who are around you, those people who are around you, some of these people, they didn't make money. Some of them, yes, you appointed them. Avena musuka wali niwa minister. Bali kwa toru pia. Nangutebo minister. Avena musuka kare wa kwa tempia. Bali kwa tempia. Na bambi bali kwa takwe mpia. They made money. But those who didn't make money, those who are just poor like me, look after them, please. Look after them. You can't be neglecting people like that, and when things go bad and you expect them to jump. You expect them to go with you, Kuma police. You expect them to speak for you. Come on, no. It doesn't work out like that. It doesn't work out like that. And you are the former head of state. You can't tell me. In a Chilufya next organize 1-5. Na tumina abantu. Awale kwata meeting. What about you as a former head of state? No, man. Let's just be real. Let's be real. So you can say whatever it is, but at least I say it as it is. Tem salula, tekuchita expose finchi, but just the way it is, ba Lungu te tibapoke power kuli haka inde ichide matet. So I'm standing on my own. And as I'm standing on my own, don't expect me to speak for you. Don't expect me to speak for you. Don't expect me to speak for anyone. No. And I will say things as they are. I will say things as they are. I will not favor you. When somebody is your friend, you know, you come out in a certain way. But when you are not friends, you just come out straight away. Like kesi ya Bamunia Zulu. Bamunia Zulu vale nyama wakapapebu pananikane pa Facebook. Munia is my friend. But clearly even the way he's coming out himself, I mean, that is not friendship. That is not friendship. So if there is no friendship, what do you expect me to say? When you were careless in talking, when you are careless, you are alarming the nation to say the president is going to dissolve parliament. No, I was talking about what about resign? Some people have been calling him to resign. There are two different things. When you say the president must resign, and when you say the president is coming to dissolve parliament, these are two different scenarios. These are two. I can say it. Let President Hakainde Hichilema resign. I've said it before. But if I'm going to say he's going to stop government, he's going to dissolve government, I mean, that is a serious issue. That's a serious issue. That's a serious issue. No, I was not saying that they should give me a call out. What were you saying? It is on video. It is on video. You said it. Why can't they send a call out to me? And you want to make it like Bakapokola, they have an obligation to send a call out. It's not a law to send a call out. And yes, the members of parliament, they protected you on parliament grounds. But the fact is that if it is a criminal matter, they can arrest you from anywhere. A criminal matter, they can arrest you from anywhere. Even in parliament, they can arrest you if it is a criminal matter. Unless what you say within parliament, that is different. Not you commit a crime outside and then why in parliament. Parliament is not a refuge for criminals. If you have committed a crime, no. No. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For me, the police were not wrong. And I'm not saying this because of... No, it is just what it is. The police can arrest you on parliament grounds. And what Munia said, it is wrong. It is alarming the nation. It is alarming the nation because you also encourage Munia Zulu to go, astray. You hero worship the young man, even when he has done something which is wrong. You come out and no, hey, he's courageous. No, courageous is not doing something wrong. No. When you are saying something that is responsible, that is not being courageous. Okay, if you are courageous, be ready to go to police. Don't start running away and start making excuses. Ndi parliament, tamachin to me na call out. No, they wanted to abduct me. Come on, let's face it. Bakapokola pick us, but at the end of the day, we know where they take us. This is Zambia. Even some of these words, abduction. Tafichitika mu Zambia. Why do you want to create things which are not there? Abduction. Mu Zambia abduction. Bala kusenda kirikiti bali musenderena nikane mwamba. Uyo fast twaumfwa talipana nikane paemasdeo. Baka mbwili uyo twaumfwa. Ujana nikane stadi mwale kirikiti alikubao moro. So, come on. Of course, I mean, the police should conduct themselves more professional. That's for sure. But come on, let us not create laws for our convenience. No. Let's not create laws for our convenience. And truth be told, what happened it brings me to this issue of now Lungu attending Yama Cheichi and whatever. Come on, let's be realistic again. Let's be realistic. Lungu is not going to those churches to pray. He's not going to pray. He's going there to campaign. He's going there for politics. This is politics. Let's be honest. And that's what I can tell you is that be courageous. Just be courageous. Come out in the campaign. I want to contest 2026. Not for what church. It's not right. And we should just say it as it is. We should just say it as it is. Let us not pretend that you're going to church to pray. If we try to church, I go to church every day. Every day I go to church. Have you ever seen me going with banani, nama camera navika? Do you see me doing that? I go to church quietly, I pray. I even spoke to Banan Kani. I even spoke to Bafred member today. He told me, oh no, Mark Church. Did you see my cameras was Fred member? Shan. Did you see that? Because for me, you can say no, because you don't have members. But Bafred member has got a lot of members. Do you see him going to church? We should stop this behavior, women politicians in Zambia. You should stop it. Stop ukula wonfyama church. And I'm papas, I'm reverends, you are also very political. You are corrupt. You don't call these people to come and pray. You call them so that that's why you call them. That's why you call them at muleke, this behavior, muleke. Can you come from church for your personal whatever. Stop using it. And you politicians, stop using our churches. And I'm saying this, I criticize it. Even during Hakainde HLMO, he was also doing it. I criticized it. Why are you doing this? You are playing politics, and then at the end of the day, you want to label others. No, some of us, we are Christians. We don't stop us from praying. Do you even understand what it means to be Christian? You should even, you go and get baptized. Which church do you belong to? Because some of you, you don't even know which church you belong to. You don't even have a church where you belong to. And you want to claim to be more Christian than others. Stop using churches for your political expedience. Stop it. It is wrong. And you are only fooling yourselves and those other people, Zambians who are naive. Otherwise, we can see it. We can see it. You don't have the courage to come out. Have the courage. Yes, Vale Kanya Public Order Act, Vale finish. Challenge them. We want to hold a meeting and talk politics. We want to have a meeting. We want to do this. I want to challenge people. Not to So this is me now. Saying things as they are. I think now move. Let me open phone calls. You can call in. Pa WhatsApp na papata. Pa WhatsApp. Don't call direct. Call pa WhatsApp. Na imamulande kuna randa sana there. Let me open the phone line. So it's the number that you usually call. The number is 0763 302207. The number that you are calling is 0763 302207. Only on WhatsApp. Only on WhatsApp. Please call me only on WhatsApp. Not direct. Call me on WhatsApp. 763 302207. That is the number. Hello? Hello?
Is it good morning? Oh, is it good evening?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. My question to you is, I just want to know, as you stand as at now, what is your agenda going forward for Zambia and for yourself and for anything that you want to support? You've raised so many issues, and yes, many of those things that you've raised, I concur with you. And at the end of it, my best question is, what is the best alternative solution for Zambia's politics? If it's not for ECL or PF, you as Chilufya Tayali, what can you tell the Zambians? What is the alternative come 2026? What is your stand, and what do you want the Zambians to do going forward? I can say, like, for me, I've always said I want to put Zambia, but for the step that the current government has taken, it is not what they were promising the Zambian people. A good example is, let's not go up just even Panono. Our president said Vendetta will not come back. He will not allow it. But he has brought it back. So for me, I just want you to get your point. What is your way forward and what is your agenda? Thank you.
So thank you very much. What is my agenda? My agenda is, I'm a president of Economic and Equity Party, and my agenda is to mobilize my party and contest in the elections, and hopefully to save the Zambian better than what is currently going on. That is my agenda. Simple. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, how are you, Mr. Ford?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, thank you for your program. My name is Tina, calling you from within Lusaka.
Yes, please.
Yes, yeah. To be honest, I'm a PF member, and you just say the truth. There's no way Mr. Lungu can win against a church. You've just said the truth, and I think if PF Secretariat and other members are serious enough, I think they'll take this message and start reorganizing and look for a proper leader that can take the party to another level. Thank you for your wisdom.
Thank you very much. I appreciate. Really, I don't mean bad for PF or for Lungu. It is just what I've seen. Thank you that at least you see my point. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm quite more
I think the program is not reconka sana. Yeah, but I beg to differ with you on 2 points. One of the points is that I've been following you, and when I look at your analysis, I find it to be a bit biased. And why is it biased? Is because your analysis is not building the nation in the sense that you are a man that has been fighting politicians time and again. You fought for president, you fought for Kambwidi, you've been fighting different people. But for you, Yasango Kwati, you cannot be trusted. And I believe that's why the PF were not giving you support, because they knew to say, anytime you can change. Because I believe Tayali, friendship, even when you hate someone or mwachita separate, there is a way you separate in a mature way. But for you to start coming out saying, no, munduvire, I think people know you. That's just an agenda to start dividing the PF. Because yes, even if they talk about those things, those are not things you can bring on the public. Because by the end of it, even the UPND themselves, they are watching you. This man cannot be trusted. Because today now, it's like your analysis, you are just condemning Lungu. You are saying Lungu is going in churches, is not a Christian. If you but I'm a church. Even you are a Christian. A Christian must be straightforward. But for you, Mr. Tayali, you are not straightforward. You claim to be a Christian, but the same thing you are doing is what you are Mulese Kabanen. Because there are things that friendship, when friendship, yes, well, that's your agenda. You can talk about your EPP, but not Mambo Kurusha Bantu saying me, but I think people know you, Mr. Tayali.
Thank you very much. I'm glad that you came through and I've given you an opportunity to express yourself. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, this is the beauty of democracy and diversity in us. Others will hear this, others will, you know, that's fine. Hello? 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 Those of you calling direct, yes, those of you calling direct, I will not pick direct because I'm only picking on WhatsApp. WhatsApp only, not FIMA direct. Narambo start block. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, my brother.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, last time we spoke well that you are forming your party, you are growing your party from provincial, district, and even the ward, right?
Yes, my brother, and I'm sure, listen, and I'm sure you want to say, no, but now you shouldn't talk about what, this is politics. This is how I choose to do politics. If you don't like it, sad, my brother.
Yes, I know, Mr. Tayali.
Hello?
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 Yes.
Yes. I just want to make a contribution.
Yes, my brother.
The most important thing is you've said what we need to hear. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the issue of the youth and how they've been running the country. Of course,
hello?
Exactly. So the point is, we trust you, Mr. Tayali, with how you come out and
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Okay, na ife tulande kwe fiyesu na mplan kijema.
I'm quiet.
The problem with you, Tayali, is that mulibami alumiyangu, so to say. Mnashita mwalande echi, before it even ends, mwapiru ukafochu mwalanda findi. Mwakwati nufurunye mba, opo aikara parikara ya ero, opo anasamuka.
So, imwe ufweni, first imwe. So, pafyon dan dire. Finsho fu mwamono na pili bukapo, munjebe.
Some few weeks ago, but it's only Lungu, okay? Uinga kwanisha, ukuchita defeat HH.
Thank you.
Look at your U-turn.
Okay.
And U-turn.
And okay. I've been giving reasons. So have you gotten my reasons?
No, you want to let me finish. Let me also give you our reasons. You want ECL to become so careless with his movements, political movements, when to the Mucharo Chamingara Toshuan.
So what you are saying,
you sound compromised, so to say.
So what you are saying is that va Edgar Lungu bafire va nabena bambo kutea strategic. This is strategy to go machechi.
Yes.
No landa shanshan. That is strategy, isn't it?
That I was in Ndola. He was invited. Okay, you wanted him to refuse. That he doesn't want to go to church, and when people follow him, you want him to chase them.
So
You're
are you
being fair?
So are you saying that it's the first time that he has been invited? Is it the first time?
He has been going. It's not the first time. He has been going to church.
Why is he coming out this time so often? Why?
So often.
Ask me, answer me.
Copper belt. The first time he has been
Iwe. If you want to fool others that Edgar Lungu is not interested in politics, if you want to believe that, believe that. But me, I know Edgar Lungu is in politics. And what I'm saying is that let him come out.
What's wrong with that?
Sorry?
What's wrong with that?
Exactly, there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. So why fear to say it? Why fear? There is nothing wrong. It is within his rights.
He's not scared. You want him to be so exposed? That's not how you do politics.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. If you are okay with his strategy, that is you. Okay? Me, I don't approve it. Okay? Me, I don't.
We don't need your approval because the way you are coming out.
You don't need my approval. We should have a program. Eh? Hello? Hello?
Joshua.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali.
Yes.
Yes, boss. How are you?
Fine.
Are you standing in 2026?
I'm going to stand. We are looking for money. I'm going to stand in 2026.
Okay, boss.
I'm not pushing anyone. I'm standing in 2026. Hello?
Hello, Maombe.
Yeah, I'm quite Maombe.
Maombe.
Yeah, I'm quite Maombe. Granted.
Mkwa ya ndeti mnakusoreze mkwa ndefo kuranda punaine efe yaba umuntu ngorera ndefishinka kuba ndifisa mukumuni yakwate fuliranda fyaba shupa sana but efe yaba efintu fimofya bafe kufi balance batayari ndamikonka sana mwarera nda sana pari upendi abantu bareyishanya. So more than PF so yomfa kunumurira in style but apa mambo kuranda pa PF pa fintu fire moneka mambo kumfashani kumitima shake mambo kufowe otherwise wamdara mukonkanya po kuranda sometimes umuntu ngalerufyanya mwamwera po fishinga palasti akesa munatekanshe fyonchita tafipanga sense palasta akesa mushiresu ngamunati ifinde chitefi na fili bwino kuri yena but kuba na ankwe to adapt ta fili bwino otherwise ndifa afye kumikosesha tumukonkanye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is Sariko Piri, and I'm calling you from Mansa. You see, the whole politics, I just want to make a contribution, by the way. Politics is the way it is, Mr. Tayali. You need to be truthful so that you gain what you want. You don't need always to lie for you to gain what you need. I know all these guys, the politicians, the PF supporters, the UPN supporters would want you. Everyone wants you on their side.
You know?
That I know. But then the truth is, you have to be truthful. You know, truthful people who are civilized, who know what you mean, who know the truth. Say, okay, Nangwa supporter wa HH, but apapena. So, me, if I'm UPND and then you support UPND, if you are supporting a lie, I will not say, but I support our boss Chilufya, but the truth is needed. That is how you grow. Otherwise, me on my own, I can say, please, may you just don't mind these people who are making noise, trying to threaten you, or maybe say, no, be truthful, just because they're not on their side.
Yes.
No, that is not how politics is. You are doing a civilized politics, and that is what we need, civilized politics. And, this is a new generation where people have got all the truth. The moment you say something, you cannot tell me to say Lungu, church na lawyers, church na lawyers. He knew what he's doing. You see?
With the whole entire, with the whole central committee. Central committee. Why don't we cause hula balloons?
So, Boman from the church we are saying we know what is happening. Lungu, in fact, me, what I can say is Lungu, let him just please rest. The truth of the matter is, me personally, I know to say, he cannot match church no matter what.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend as though church doesn't know what he's doing. No. Yeah. He knows what he's doing as well. So for him, this is nothing. They know what they're doing. UPND has been in opposition for 23 years. So they already know. They know them. 23 years in opposition. They know what they're doing. So anyway, but what I'm saying is, please, let's we need civilized politics where young generation will say, so, okay, not in politics here, if you want to go into power, no. Let's just the truth the way it is, and people will pick the truth. That is how it is. People have got to Google, YouTube, they will make research, they will research in anything. This is how the new generation is. Don't mind these who are
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Senator Tayali.
Emkwa?
Ndeti nina kumumbwa kuno. Mulelanda na Louis.
Emkwa ba Louis London.
Awe. Atumpa kwa machilanda hapa nombalini. And I really like what you are talking about. You seem quite right, I understand, but really not the moment. And looking at the way things are, I like the way you bring out the issues to do with the current government, even the issues to do with the PF. Also from the land petition, I think the Ushkwete Amano are actually in a negative way.
Yeah.
Hello?
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
In a negative way.
Hello?
Yes, what
Emkwa? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Papa, Mawamba Shan.
Wina femkwa mawombe 9.
Pakubala nalombako ifitakuwa timu achipero yumbi na ine mwimputula bwangu.
Okay. Like the campaign.
Ndipo kupanga ka point tani. Yama Tayali ile nalalanda pakio ndemi mwana kinonchiku. Lepo ndemo na bolecha ya wino. Chiteko na remind ba bene bale support abale don't mind these people. I remember pake mwaranda bapene ndipo chiteko next. I remember at one time. Mwali Chepo accused Varubinda. You came with a reckless statement to say
given Rubinda is a corrupt man, it is there. And mwalimu ikibaza hero for about I pounced on you, aya kukoti. Mwalete mwai shiriyo rubilo tadi nga bakambwiri tafufuta nga bakambwiri. Mwai so rubilo open to apologize. Bakaramba muli wa mutana shanshani. And if I remember very well again, mwali tendeka pona HH again at some point. Na yena bitwara coach because HH wanted to be a president. Mwai sawa bamutana na imumfira mwakwa topu tima shanshani. Amierera. Futi papitenshita mwamu piribuki. Estance nomba mutola ba Tayali yakwe bachani. Monene. Apa mwali isa febu. Ale na po. And your analysis ya mwapanga apa impe bwino. But yepo nshiteme nwesi yakwe bachi. The phone call that you received from Munduvire, it is not necessary but Tayali to tell you the public to say Munduvire called me and they are planning to remove you. No. You are now dividing, and the moment nali kwa tomu nandi otukere na paikeni confirm, the moment ya chitikete got this scandal watapu ambano kwamba tipa na mwewa no munandi active. The next thing that you will see, Tayali cases kwamba kuwa dropped. They are trying to negotiate, which is okay because mdara kwa mkavumba muli ayadi kost. Kari kawa kwela wanoresha kupali wanakia. But what I'm saying is, don't divide the people. If you want to stand on your own, mubareke analysis mwapanga pali balungu yena ilite wino sana sikene na ukana but ofona kana cha kwamba kuna na Munduvire code ni bale plano kufumi hapo chanchani orende mu PF mwali wa problem mao sapa mwalimu jo ni problem ni sera utumuvi sana alisa brokom guys nabakashibamusha ni balungu bamutolere balabene ina as much as balungu bali ba wiki mukupangana nikini but bonse mu mwapita no kujemo mwale ya muri balungu Badayana ali mukumenyepo na muri wapula mwalenda mweka muri motoka bamdala mu kipato mwaile ko kwansonga ukukonka kesi y'abattalo Chilufya ine abali mifandinga ni state house ine wali womberemo munyamu muiona ula iwe
leko bufi ine wali nkumenye kulwapula ine
nali mukumenye
na papata ine I've never been to Luapula. I've never been there. I've never been to Luapula. Luapula. Anyway, you can say whatever you want, but I've never been to Luapula. The only time I was in Luapula, it was when I passed grade 8. Na ilemku for a school, St. Clement, Chapwa. I've never been there.
Okay, let's not go on that party. Ala mipanga, tuweka mipanga. Iwala vile mule bati.
Inena ipanga fenakana na kukanina.
So
inena ipanga vye. Taba mpanga ko ine. Ine taba mpanga ko. They have never even funded me. Never.
Nilaba mitire dekani mibuse. Nilaba mitire ababa beri fubade. Aba nipireka beo kani wana ni mwale mbele bati.
Emwe mulete kanya mwewa kabe pushe walungu
mbere yama nichipeje peje ndo bali miburokera
awe
mwana mbere mwata otherwise umukakirungu te imo mwebeni
eyo nalilandile
nakuti vajibie mune vana sinyotuma 5 bili mwarera ndavapenya ati otherwise vajibie mtekuli kona kambia katok time munalanda imota mufisa nga vamitumira kwakanoa so what I'm saying, my point is that don't divide them by saying mwape mwakiranda in confidential with Munduvire. Mwai monaka, taimoneke wino yena ikiteme because yala Munduvire yala wapera hedeki no valempula nefi mwakini moku wapera heads up in private. Vamdana. So hiyo mbaya turanga vati ya trying to negotiate tutuma issues wa UPM diwa drop otherwise waeteti murangile mutavale seke yena. Kutuwa indiraka umba. Thank you.
Now, anyway, there is a point that he has raised that no, given Lubinda, HH, and so on and so forth. Frankly speaking, some of these cases, they have got a very difficult background. Very difficult background. A very difficult background. And this is what I'm avoiding now. I'm avoiding finding myself in a situation where, you know, people expose you. Abantu bakuletanya, then they come and leave you there. This is what I'm avoiding. I found myself in some of these cases, you find that the people that you start with, by later, like for example, a very good example here, quite given with. How did I know about that? All that happened. How did I know? Where did it come from? Where did the information come from? Okay? Where did the information come from? The information came from somewhere. And they made me believe that this is true. And when I came out, those people, they remained behind. They remained behind. Even when you gave me this information, Tiani Kukoti, the Piranyama lawyers, they are not doing it. What do you do? What do you do? So it is not, I don't start stories or cases to be malicious. No, I don't. It is people that bring issues to me and making me believe that these issues are actually true. And when it goes to court, you find that those very people, they start backtracking. So it is, I don't feel guilty that I offended a person or whatever. Yes, I have to apologize because I realized that maybe whoever gave me the information, maybe he was actually not truthful. They just wanted to use me to bring out this. And that is the case of Balowinda, which I still stand apologizing to him because clearly the people that brought whatever the story they brought, they had an agenda. They had an agenda. And some of these things, unless you go through them, you cannot understand. Unless you go through them, unless you make the mistakes, you cannot understand. I've made my mistakes. I've gone through some of these things, and I'm not ashamed to come back when I realize that here I was wrong, or here people wanted to use me. I'm not ashamed to come back and apologize. Is that inconsistency? It's up to you to judge. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Nkwae Treon from Kwe.
Hello?
Hello? We can hear you.
Yes, my president is inside.
Bueno from Kwe.
So sorry, mwiva sana emotional na ine mumpere koke akashitaka nono, my brother.
Okay.
Okay, my president. Ngempira kyala ndoyo. Takwe wati babrani mundu birenga bamitumina ngotumali ashindume and try to keep it to yourself. Mwila sileta pamwela because iti alafu mamo amuimputula leke nyimputula.
Awa ishile miputula.
Kwa la ukutana more. Yes. The other thing is, you talked about going to church, Lungu pia church. Va president kwela temo mwalela ndapati vamdala valungu mwafuma kopemo hako pena ngupa church hapa. Mwafuma kopena ngupemo ya paka bwata. Ndume andishipa. We love you and we respect you. Shipase wifulunga na after atifu mukuni. Shipase over your forever. If it means keeping quiet over 10 cases, it's better you remain quiet because we are not, we have respect. Ero twali kuchinzika tino ulandira kwechalo. No mbanga mwambo kuwa uyumwalando some certain things I think mlekete mwilalanda napo. Just concentrate pasi yenu na pasi yenu chapwa. Quite alright kutumwakwata kwamba na checks and balances, but certain things I will just desist from talking or commenting because because the people will not trust you.
Okay,
people will not trust you, my brother.
Okay.
Please just be the real Chilufya Tayali we know.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
We are. Ule umfwa. pali ba Mundubire. I just want you to realize Ukwebati Mundubire has sacrificed for you people, for the party and so on and so forth. And iriri ashina chirumbulo Ukwebati bale foku wafumiapo na chiranda chilifumine mukalemba. It's there and it was confirmed when back with the meeting having it was in public domain. They had a meeting and they said it. So it is not coming from me at Fiankama. And I'm saying that is not the way you treat people. Abadi loyal. That's what that is. So it's not at Fiamun at Fumina Kuliva Mundubida. It is actually mu media. Ukwebati balefo kupanga changes. Then next twice amfoko kwali meeting and muri yo meeting at balubinda at balefo kupanga changes, and yet members of parliament were not told. So members of parliament actually abampereri ashirio ukwebati mwamona no mbofo chili and efuna chalala ndipo bati mwamona Mundubire ilio Mundubira, he was doing very well. Na lemu campaignena. But filo tuwa mwena tiba Lungu walefo kuwera. Na ileba wa Mundubira, wa Mundubire. Tien tupere chansi abakalamba. And he accepted. Nomba lelo. Ero besi wapili wukati yo. Tumufumiana pali wunani kani leader of opposition. Wushe na chisu mecho. Echo ndela ndapo ine. Tekoba tindefu mieli ya shiyanka maa.
Nomba kai. Nomba kai bidine fya kulanda tano kuponta na muniba beni mule bachamu na muniba Lungu kaidi twaishi basi I am a politics nomba kai mwa ambo fika hapa tadi
peso kuna wapontera
kulanda tu mate kuna tunyewela ti it's bet na tumpoka yo mule land itakuwa ti ni mama let's encourage nomba today you are there to say bad things against
no bakwato mwenso chondera ndati be kwato mwenso ngabalefo kupoko
mwenso yo winyo mwingalanda poke
echo ndemdile
kulanda timbera ya mumateichi no kupondera na
nomba mumacheichi umfwa mucheichi it's not that valeida ukupepa, it's campaign. That is the truth. So let him come out to say inende chitama politics. Ngabala ndefyo, it is better.
Maybe he's campaigning for Mundubire. You don't know. Mwamba politician mwalitengela.
Okay, now kasha.
So, ngamsako pe encourage washikia please na papa time. I think ishi kwevele omwana kashiri bwelelo. Certain things I think you stop talking about them.
If you fear nakana. I will talk about anything. If you about munkanye, if na wa UPND wachita, ngawalanda perfect abatemenwe, at no just keep quiet. It's better you keep quiet. Ngata fiweme at keep quiet. Ngana fimiwamina at akulanda. Ngata fiweme at awe keep quiet. Awo na imwe. Anyway, Nkashande, I'm happy of course. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. Hello?
Hello, ba Chilufya.
Mkwai.
Chungulo mkwai.
Chungulo po mkwai.
Inendika small advisor, imwena mkwata party. And then we are so young. There is like Kasonde, there is you, there is Calabar. This is the new crop, the young crop. My simple advice could be, you sell your manifesto. Then to start entering my parties, it's like now, spokesperson, PF, spokesperson, UBA, but in the same time, you are not talking about your party. To me, I would like you to start telling your manifesto so that as young ones, we vote for you. And then again, according to but God just get Lungu, the one you are saying, the useless one, the timid, the soft one. Out of that group of
I'm a vocal people whatever Bakambui. But they took none. Lungu. So on that one, we can't come up at the God Barung Tabaka. No, there's an island of Kupita. Kupita, boy. Now, difference of 20,000 votes. Somebody can become president. So those ones, to me, I would like to advise you, you just talk about your party so that you can start following your party. You are just young. The future is bright. Forget about the fight between PF and UPND. Leave them. Sell your manifesto so that people can vote. Now you become like you are like party. And then on that one, even Bapaka, license your party. They have to change the rules. Because now you are just there for PF, UPND. PF, UPND. But you are not following the equity political party. We want to hear from you those manifestos so that we vote for you.
Okay, now listen. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
You know, leadership, when you are a leader, you inspire and influence. You inspire and you influence. That is leadership. So, much as I have a party, I may not be able to contest and win an election. And I know that because I've got some impediments, some challenges. But meanwhile, there are people who are supposed to lead the country. If I cannot compete in that race, I should be able to influence. I should be able to influence. By the fact that I have a party and I've got challenges, they can push it. By the fact that I've got a party and I may not be able to contest in Shiratimfike Padia, I should be able to influence. Because whoever is going to be president will affect my future. So I am campaigning for my party by making sure that the person that is in State House is a person that can enhance my growth. If I put a person who may tomorrow even deregister my party, then nishna panga. So in the meantime, I must make sure that I influence. So stopping me from talking about other political parties. No, I will not. I want to influence. I want to make sure that the person that goes into State House is a person that I think is okay. I must influence, and I will not stop doing that. Wow.
Chilufya, now for number one for any to study for a bit. Into next influence, but we that one for my manifesto.
Forget about my manifesto for now. Forget about my manifesto. For now, I want to influence. So focus on that. I'm influencing.
Now it's like what you believe political.
Take it whichever way you want. Take it whichever way you want. I am influencing right now.
That's wrong.
Okay, then that's okay. That's okay. That's what you think. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, bashikia mabomba shani.
Mkwa shani.
Wino. When I know the preferential and the part of the bonse valera and some in the fund and the faculty. Naomba kusakamana ma politics muzambia fo ya lea. Kuno mokuna limu fani wabakambwiri sana ya valera ndaranda. Naomba basanchita disappoint. Baserera okubayo parasita abantu basabasura mu kyaroka. So namuli yimwe nasayingiramo sana nomba nasamuna abapakati mwambo kunsaka nje oshemu ipita mu tushemo bakambwiro fo mwaramba. So wali fenkwete ni pali mu bakaramba. Waizi muri bantu abapantanshi 25 years from now if you are consistent. Believe me, tumasaba bakateka.
Aho nkateka. Ukuteka. Ukuteka nkateka mwana.
Bakateka
ilimwambo kula mwara tamba kala mbaba chimba fira bashire chita
awe ine kuteka umfamwana iwe according to you you are free to think like that, but don't assume that what you are thinking is what everybody else is thinking. Don't. From your point of view kuti wansula, but I can assure you that kuli bambi
mumfe point yandi ne point nkwete yakwe bati irafira tiri wakambwiri ndi abantu abatrasta ero basa chitafimbi na mumfaka
awe eyapo nde kukanya ati abantu speak for yourself ine nshaba chitere trust so wala mdika moshana so at ine after na batrasta elo baisa chitifi so don't say abantu. You people like to say abantu what you think is what you think. Speak for yourself, not kubika mona bambi ine finda ndire pano fyandi efonde tontonkanya iwo kutu atontonkanya fimbi. Don't speak at abantu wala kusula abantu wala misula
abantu barasura abantu kali abantu kuronkwa waenda pa abantu teni barande pa muntu abantu teni barande pa muntu washwa muntu okwale nandu bakambwite bonse babasura
exactly wamon te bonse babasura
nandu bakambwite bonse babasura but majority bali teni limbi babiri fe barenda kwa fsuma 9 bare 8 barenda ndefi vinista fwem patu kumiwe chinga mwalisa kwataka popularity bakaramba kwa
epoka lineka popularity mune epoka elo kachirikare ikula epoka chiri elo kachirikare ikula
awe chawa ngama wa consistency nifo fine kwesa mi support mwikabombanga bakaramba kira wakire
okay no don't worry mwana wisaka mana tulivya wino hello 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 hello
hello
yes sir
hello Mshana mkwai
muna wina fe mkwai
mkwai na trust follow program yenu kwena mwalanda kufia mano nga mwamuna about fuminoku ulumoku PF yalirusa mulandu wakutira balungu balishiro ukutungulula echipani bashiro kutungulula na government badikwete na instrument of power walusa ile balusa twese expect okutira balungu barapera omuntumbi atwalirire ubatifefina mashanda kugira kyaba mundu bire but twadawa futi balungu bagwera so ifwe turefa kuti balungu kutira bege expansion bafaye leader balungu bena ewe wakafukate uli leader 2026 so I'm sure balungu bamufira ifya abantu not ifire fire bena na abantu bali abashungulite awe chichelo chatwakana.
Thank you. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Mabomba shani pana.
Buena fe mkwa.
Okay, ninkonka conversation yenu. Pero kwena fimbi inde misumini shairo fimbi inde mikanina.
Buntu.
Kamba chimbicho ndefo kumyeba kwa tayari chakwera. Tayari tamwa it's like tamwa shwana po mwa iminina. Imamula ndafeni mwabafi ba muselela kwa kawa.
Emkwa.
And when I look at you, I see some maturity muli imwe kwa chitamwa sana. You need to change. And if you want your party to grow, just start talking about your party. Don't involve with. And one thing I like about Yaka in the no matter how much you are going to talk about the Kagakupi, he is not going to give you anything. Just like you, he can't pick you. I look at Lungu, although he has got his also weaknesses, he cannot pick on you. You are not reliable. There is some immaturity in you. But that's what I look at you. Change for the better. Women not
iyo mkwainga tafirole lemo ine kuchinja ndinakula chinja apo penapo I'm okay.
You wanna chimba kambwili, that's why you take it to me okay. Because today you change it, tomorrow you be like that. And the abantunga bakuishiba in that way. Vara kusula ati chiwele wele.
Kwai.
But instead of talking about your party, you are busy talking about other people's parties.
Mwana niba mdala wa ex-soldier wandi. Ilio nalela nda pali na nikane. Ilio nalela nale sapota wa Lungu. Mwale tumapano mwalela nda fiso mafe sana. Mwale nomba pantu na piribu kila waru. Nakane kwa watu wa Lungu teke. Umfwenefu mwambo kunjeba. It's okay. It's okay. Ima munatuma pa lionse fie. Lionse munatuma. And because nale sapota wa Lungu mwale umfwa winu. Chechi imwe awe mwale tumapano. Chechi shada. Nomba pantu na randefi. Tamutemeno iyo. Na mishwapo na imini. Umfweni. Okay. Umfweni wa ex-soldier. Umfweni wa ex-soldier. Umfweni. Okay, awe umfweni wa ex-soldier. Okay, umfweni wa ex-soldier. Va ex-soldier. Va ex-soldier. Mwebe na mfurira. Umfweni. What I'm saying is, inopona imina pachinka. And if I realize that whatever I stood on, tafire londoloka, awe ina will change. Nangute fishinka, awe ina will change. Efo nawa. And I'm not ashamed about that. Iyo fimondalu wana ine. Fimondalu wecho nchitira tsodi. Ngana rufi anyana anda tsodi. Hello?
Hello, President.
Mkwai.
Machoma bwanji.
Tachoma bwanji naimu.
Aise tachoma chabe bwe. Hello. Yanomba politics yabana.
Naikosa.
Hello?
Naikosa tien.
Naikosa. Aba president mchumulelanda byonsena byufuika bwino bwe. Bane mukamba bimbeka bwino bonse timikonka. I think ba advise amene mwapasa kuli wa president wa Lungu yambeka bwino sinzi wakapena ni advise kan kondema bonse bili mixed advise na kondema bonse bili mkati. Then encouragement futi ya ba HH amene mwapasa according na courageous amene yaili na ba HH na ebeta imbera. But the truth is boss bintu mwane bapikira hapa whether ba HH wankale na dictatorship wankale na courageous but bintu mwane bapikira hapa opposition yali Mzambia ni Mzambian. There is no strong opposition yame ingakambe Walungu wangangale wiki Walungu wangangale na manda but opposition ni bantu wamene bafikira hapa manje bantu bazi wa ma problems yamene yali Mzambia. No matter bakalimbikire bwanji ba HH ngati baluza pa ballot paper nishi baluza approve. It doesn't matter anankana 20 years in opposition then abaluza akakane kuchita hand over power. Iyo manje nishinikani inangu amene ilipo. Mzambia ni ayembekeza chabe pa time ya vota pamene pa ballot paper mpaka zakambana ba HH. This time ono bareke kumbera bankale na power, bankale na dictator, it doesn't matter. But time ukam. Even ba HH time ya campaign ketinaona swana campaign maningi. But wantu wanaona chape kuti government ya PF bamene benze kudandaula bachita over. Wantu wanavotera HH. That's why there was no option ba Lungu akuti bangakane. Supposed to stand over that the power peacefully. So nava HH time will come. Even wamene Lungu wamene mukamba ngati nkuyimirira sipafuna kumuchita block ayimirira sympathy ku bantu apainga ngaleko according na situation pamene afika manje. Cost of living, everything is uncontrolled. Cost of living is high, the prices, fuel, everything is buggered. So muntu manja hapa. That's why varungu va HH komene vaenda kulikonse vava buwinga. Vaende ukunjala, Zambia njala. Why? Bintu sibili bwino. It doesn't matter.
Zikomo. Hello? 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 Mkwai. Hello? Mkwai. Mkwai, triumph Mkwai. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. President.
Mkwai Shan.
Bueno, kaima bwanji.
Bueno.
Ziko. Vamene nifuna kamba kuti ba president bingongo nape. Point yanu vantu twaingesesa bwino. Point yamene mukamba kuti vamene niganiza ine noti vamene aganiza winango. Yes. Vamene muganiza imwe. So imwe muna maganizo yanu adinesa na maganizo yanu. So ngati mundu wasapota UPND mkakama bali UPND then what UPND akani. Ngati asapota PF mkakama bali PF goiba vaisa vajira kanisa. Bati samena mukamba njirungamo umwe sumuta impress mundu aliyese koma you just stand on the truth. So tienti vetape vazona vamene mukambira ndiye vazona ngati valungu vafuna kuyimirira vabwere va open to say nemuyimira vasapite mbali because from the beginning ine ndikapinamverapo kamba kuti mulemerera uku ngati socialist aluvyanya mumakamba the truth ngati PF aluvyanya mumakamba the truth ngati imwe amene ngati mwaluvyanya mumakamba kuti mwaluvyanya. One try to understand because when I start apologize, I think the gun is the one to apologize. You stand on the truth. So I'm to give a network. Because my Romazon, then I would other side, but not on there.
Exactly.
What I can just continue with your truthful, good leader. I think I will plan to join now. Because you are being honest in the nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At least others understand. And that's what gives me hope. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Nice comrade. How are you?
Fine. Bwana Mkosa.
Long time.
Yes, long time.
You know, comrade, people don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, our former president, really, if he is interested in, he wants to stand in 2026, he don't have to be doing things, at my hide and seek. No, Zambia is a democratic country. Then he will just come out to say, no, I have changed my mind.
Yeah, that's it.
Then people will see. And again, when people are saying things, they don't, these people, they think HH is just going to State House, Ankara, Bachi, Aenda Kunyumba, God. Is looking ways of solving these problems. And the good part of HH is that when he finds a solution on something, you find that that thing, there is no hiccups. it is just papa like he was saying in Mandela that me I use Masam. This Unga thing, if you think that PF was voted out because of Unga, no, Bwana, you are lying to yourselves. We voted PF out because of the Thagari way of the way they were running this country. We were not free.
Wamba campaign na why? Nakana sinishike also campaign apart from young. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, so I want to talk about it. Well, I've been following your analysis, but the only issue here, which I'm seeing myself, is I think, Mr. Tayali, you just need a separate funding from somewhere. I think you can do good politics. When you just have another funding, then you're just keeping the truth.
I'm telling you.
Because the people with money, they are using you.
It's true. I would not refuse that. You are right. You are right.
Yeah, you just need funding. You can really speak the truth.
I'm telling you.
Just had money.
I'm telling you.
You can stand all you can buy all votes. But the fact that you are broke, people with money, they are using you.
I agree. And they want to use me.
They've taken advantage of you.
Yeah.
When you say the truth, they fix you. When you say the truth, they fix you.
Exactly.
And you go for them. So right now, you're inciting PF. PF, I know, will pay you. They're scared.
They will never pay me.
You start defending.
No.
No, they will. They're scared right now.
No, but my brother, listen. Listen.
Numbers don't lie. You're putting numbers. They're scared.
No, listen, my brother. Much as you are right to say, if I had my funding, I'm definitely I would do much better, because you see, I try by all means, to ride in other people's agenda, hoping that they will also help me. You see what I mean? So it is true. But if I had my own funding, if I had my own funding, truth be told, it would be very different. But you can do it. Because like now,
you are dealing with Vakandile.
Yeah,
you are dealing with Vakandile plumbers. They are using you, then they dump you. They see you useless after you've made the missing for them.
Yeah.
Anyway, for now, stop speaking for anyone. Just
exactly. That's
if possible. If possible, give politics some time, look for money, then you come back with full force when you have your own money. I think people will be untouchable. If you just have your own pocket, you'll be untouchable.
You are right, my brother. Anyway.
Because, so anyway, I like you very much. But now, when the issue of TCL, TCL is a Zambia, let him go to churches if you want. TCL is not a person like that. He's a person who has held the office of the president. He has followers. So he can't go to church alone. If you compare him to Pedro, then you go. You want TCL back. In as much as this AO is also hiding to come out in open place, he also enjoys politics. He enjoys people cheering on him. Let him go with people. At least he's scaring the other party, the non people, you know them. Let him go in numbers. If possible, the OPF will be going for change. There's no issue there. Papas also them. Some of these papas you see, it's also weak. They're also weak. Otherwise, they love politics. They can't just come in open.
Yeah. No, thanks, my brother. Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Chani wa Tayali.
Mkwa shani naimu.
Mwawomba fe bwino.
Ana tubomba fe bwino.
Wa Tayali na mushweni. Muzambia ni multi-party democracy abamo. So,
PF is a political party. UPND is a political party. EPP party is a political party. Lekeni nkomdaba PF bale mona bale ilandira bene mwira balandirako. Lekeni ba UPND bale ilandira bene mwira balandirako. State problem tukwete tufino kulaleza pali waka inde ichilema. He is the president of this country. Let us tell him what problems we are facing. Baka indola ba mu position bale landa ma strategies bakesa mukuchita ngabaisa mukuteka bale landa presto tubunga mulika ka pamela ka salati. Those are the things that you should be bringing on board there. Don't bring things that appear kurekubaliana. The way you are cutting out, you are now trying to tell Mundubile Nagambamba Kurua. That is not your destination. We are suffering in Zambia. Let us there for our president, let us guide him. And we guide him, we tell him what problems we are facing. Not what you are doing, you are fighting your people. I was going to run the party in Oyster. But PF na wakwata isa ngusha kuiminina kuna bayu MMT bayu nipi they all have the right because the constitution here is tuminisha. Otherwise no baba tayari mkamona makepi zuru aisa akayika injunction to restrain you from talking about PF. Now you are going to create an enmity na abantu aba. It's not good.
He can't do that.
Let us advise our president what we are going through. Never been much on that. Advise him not to do that. Why should he do that? You should make a peace in Zambia. It's all the way you are coming out. What in the Mr. Tayali? No. The challenge to quite a party in we are to be Tumungana Dula, let us do the president. What are you coming out with to reduce these things? They were like to coming out when you were in opposition. I want that thing about demand him to do that. Don't talk about PF. Don't talk about Edgar. When I'm from my brother, you all fight also to be.
Now I'm from Kwai. Hello? Kwai. How will I win from Kwai? I'm from Kwai.
Okay. Advise Barungu. Mashanda yakwebati. Ngawale for minina. Balandi feve minute. Then about these people, let them advise Barungu. Advise Barungu. Best of him. I'm that. No, not what I mean. And put Chilufya Bad week, like you said, it's a good thing. Bad week, Chishinka. Now my elections, you give a very good analysis. I have my best to know. I'm a numbers every other chinga, everybody should up to 20.1 in a understand. And the HIV affects I'm a numbers that is started to span on a pan. And I support the PF, and we are one of the people who supported PF, but he advised Oyomalandre Isuma, Balungu, Bambe Ukulanda, and Ngafia Shupa, but no, this is what is happening. This is I think you spoke well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. That's democracy. Others they say this, others they say something else. Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Please go ahead. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Atikambe kwa naise.
Kambani zone.
I'm done. I'm These are just views.
Sorry?
But I've got my own views as well, not like me.
Speak out, my brother, speak out. That's democracy. We cannot all have the same views.
That's true, my brother. That's true, Zoro. That's true. You've been, of late, you've been told out about this PF party. According to what I'm saying, just too loud about PF. But you know what? If you're trying to campaign PF more, I have changed my mind. Is not coming back. But what I'm saying is, you've got your own political party, of which you're trying to build your own political party, isn't it? But how is it helping your party by every day speaking about the PF? How is it helping your party? How is it helping the people of Zambia?
Okay, you have asked a question. Let me respond to you. I responded this earlier, but I'll respond it again. How is it helping me? In leadership, you should not just push yourself. You should also be able to push others, influence things to happen. Especially in this instance, the biggest political parties, it's UPND and PF. These are the two big political parties. And whatever you want to do, you must make sure that you try as much as you can to influence things in these big political parties. Big as they are, you must try to influence things. And when you influence things, some of these things that you influence things, people will benefit. Some of these things that you influence, even yourself will benefit, and you will advance your political future. Me, I'm small. So the only thing that I can do at the moment is to influence things in the bigger parties. When I influence things out of the bigger parties, you might benefit, I might benefit. So it is not proper to say, no, just talk about your party. I must also influence.
Okay, so are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, so can I continue now?
Yes. Have you heard what I said?
Yes, I got your points. I'm very clear. Let me just finish my point as well. So the other point is you spoke about how you supported PF and how PF didn't appreciate your efforts. So for the fact that PF didn't appreciate your efforts, it's the more reason why you turn around them, and now you're standing on your own. You see? So that I get it, because even me, if I'm supporting only relationship, if you're the only one trying, the other spouse not trying, not showing me any commitment, a good of mom teaching. But in this case of PFO and the Tayali, was it Tayali going to PF to join PF, get membership card? Was it a contract which was signed to say Tayali support us, then we appreciate you? Or maybe just went voluntarily to say no, I'll be speaking Pariba PFO, then from there you expected them to do something for you.
Do you want me to respond?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if there was no contract, I assume we are trying to say, no, there was no contract. So why should you ask them to do anything for you? Fine. If there was no contract, so even now there is no contract. It is so I can support and I can change my mind. It's as simple as that. If there is no contract, it means I can support, I can also not support. That's it.
But But in this case, what I did, but the important is we are joining the country. Or we're not joining a team, not a team when you're here. You know, naenda koneka. So that now it's not working for me. Why can't I just say that's what I decided? As I know, I start to know like leading the team. You know, I went there. I wasn't invited. I didn't get any contract. So why can't you just move away? Now it's decided at the person part. I'm like, you know, is the coward is a what? No, I can destroy this party.
Naona si unakondwele vamene nikamba mwana. Don't worry, next time I'll say something you like it, okay? But manje wakamba 6 minutes na iwe. So leka wakambeko venangu. Leka wakambeko venangu.
1 minute.
Okay, nakupasa 1 minute.
It's difficult. Me, I've been following. I'm a very huge follower of you, but in a gender of your school, could be a party record. Muzakata mubira is party mutumushi mankana mabranches item boys of my supporters. Byron Mazombe to Tayali kanacho kampati mapenzi wanaenda kulimembe.
Sembe nacho kakudala.
Yeah. Tayali na umzingu wa mdala na umzingu mmoja mchiteza.
Okay mwana namvera bye lekani tengiko wena. Hello? 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 Yes, sir. Mkwai.
Mr. President.
Mkwai.
Natoteka sana pakubaturu na imwe.
Chawa manaine nate mwalandeni mkwai.
Tayali alimtemwa sana ma president.
Natotela.
Nomba pali chimwe cho na mone cha tampokuru bana kurubali wene. Because onse imwe iyo platform mlevo mpya walipanga ichironganiro cha EEP if I'm not mistaken. Actually EEP and EEF. So checks and balances. They could checking a party in enu opposition party eyo mutampiro kuchita checks and balance. Aba PF ngaba kwate firuho. Abene bale firo kuchita organize. Balekeni. Ibono mbanishi ni chance yenu. Ya kutila imu mchaje party yenu. Kai abantu bonse bale muna ipate na ikwate. Ina ipate iliguino. So ababa PF balaveni. Lolekesheni ifyo mwala ruishe chironga nino chenu chie pantanshi. Ififi akula kila ababa PF mwalifidiro echi uradi mu opposition. Ili aba mu leadership no mbero minga mufumi hapo. No. Imwe nga matimulole keshiva echi chapa kutuwa kunye PF. Taba ribeka. Bali ngile mu alliances. Kumona ma opposition parties yambi. Bata mpokulanda itwali pangire filubo pakuisaini. Kumanaka pipa kunyapo ba PF. So na imwe lishuko. Kama mbo kula isonte mtoba ba opposition. Teko bati ni PF ikafiro kunyapo ba HH. Na imwe na inclusive.
Hello? 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 Mkwai, Sean 9.
Bono mkwai. Yes, I never Joseph Chimbala.
Mkwai.
Our program here, we're going to meet Koka sana. And I'm not sure some of them are going to go, especially by ICA or Chinka. Some of us from the one who's saying if you should come back to a very much against that. to see PF abanting sana take off from ECL, but the mostly campaigning is for that. And in fact, in pretty much a project is called much in the city of second thing is, if we really it is so it's also managed to consistent. Let's do more than this, or more than this. But I think the problem I'm not really more what I'm no better go what I want to think about it. It's going to go and give it up to the command that goes. There's no man who's less man that will go back. No, if you sit at when against the estate, it is very true. But again, because of what you are put in the business, I'm going to start. It is to go what I want to them. That's right. So, I'm going to spend look sure. You just think I'm undergoing a time, much better than like after 2 days, some change, then people will be following you while you are typing it out of never you pronounce something. So, from the one you are very much, you will somebody with it, but no one takes you, they are fantastic. When someone gives you information, people must announce. This is so that no matter after 2 days,
Yo, now from Kwai. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. Where are you from there?
I'm there from Kwai.
Chintu chilipo chanaona mjana pa chintu chimoja. Ili mwenye mwaimira pakati. Kuna pati njengwe mshika fight nayo ni yabi. Mukakamba pati wa UPND makaripa. Mukakamba pati wa PF makaripa. Ocha nita kuze ni mjana, ili mwenye anche pati. Amugonzi leo kwa kupute ni mjana wanya PF. Imwemina chipa straight hiva pia kuunga katika nako kwa shitena chake. Na kwa hiyo ndio nako kwa shitena chake. That's all. Mbona mtana?
Okay.
Ndiye issue ili otherwise basa kusokonezeni abantu wengi question yokushadia. Imo makamba chirunga mo so imakali. So just continue mtana wangu kamba kitu bazo.
Ziko mwana, ziko.
Ziko.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
How are you, Mr. Tayali?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Hello?
The party for PF. Okay? The important thing is to respect the party for PF. Yeah, respect the party for PF and also concentrate on your party. Okay? Not you start talking about PF, you start, like you are bringing confusion now in PF. You talk about Munduvile, you talk about what? I know. Some of the things that you hear, you can't just bring them in the public and start talking. You get my point? You see? So like you, I respect you so much. You went to Livingstone and whatever. So the time when you came to Livingstone, you changed your motive. Everything about you changed. You get the point? I know you have some issues. You know, the PF people, they didn't invite you to go to what they are. I know you grudge them, but forgive them and continue with your party. If you don't want to join PF, if you don't want to talk about PF, if you don't want to talk about whatever, just continue with your party. So right now, people, they don't have any confidence on you. Look at today. The things that you have said a lot of things, and look at the number of people that they are listening to you because of one party. You get the point? Because of PF. But if you are just talking about your own party, you find that there are only 600. Now you talk because of PF, the number of people who are listening, a lot, because they want to hear what you are going to say about this party. So my brother, Mr. Tayali, we love you so much, but please talk about your party. Leave Mr. Edgar Lungu alone. Let him, if he wants to go to church, let him go. He loves church. You see? People, they respect him. So please, my brother, we give you respect. Leave Mr. Edgar Lungu alone. Let him go to worship to God. Let the people fight. Let the people do whatever thing that they want. If you want to campaign in church, let him campaign. But we have seen him. Nobody can fight. This one they fight. He doesn't use. So now why today to say that no, Edgar Lungu started campaigning in church? No, this is not right anyway. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Okay.
I think too much tomako for team. Lekeni mpele kofesa washila tumapo. Hello?
Fyabufi. Nangu balefurwa balechitashani fyabufi. Nachi bakalipafi. Nachi banyonga panta turera ndifishinga. Fyabufi. Ngauri muntu urera ndifishinga fira chaka ipumundu. So kunkanye pukura ndififini.
Okay, thank you. Hello? Hello? Mkwama wombe name.
Okay, I will not attack you because I respect you so much, and you have the right to do what you want. But my response is the church, because the church is in power.
My sister,
I want to say
I'm hardly hearing.
You can't hear me? Hello?
Better now.
Okay. I just want to say that I think there is a problem with the network. You can hear me?
Very well now. Very well. Please go ahead.
Okay. So what I was trying to say,
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what I was trying to say is that I will not attack you because I respect you so much. And my focus is on HH because HH is in power. HH used all churches in Zambia. He was going to church every day. And he was also going to the funerals.
Yes.
With his members.
Yes.
So what I am trying to say is that as a politician, as a leader like Lungu, going to church is not a crime.
No, it's
and
not.
We have the evidence about Lungu, how he ruled our country, and we have also the evidence that Lungu really loved God. Even the time that he was a president, he used to go to church.
So what I'm trying to say, whether is going to church for politics or not, it's not our business. What our business right now is to really question and challenge a church, because his behavior of using the churches and the people, after he went in power, he abandoned the churches, he abandoned the people, and he has been also accusing the churches that they are evil. So for him to block opposition leaders like Lungu not to go to church is very, very desperate. If there is a person who is very desperate right now, is a church, because he knows that he has not performed well. So this is the only thing that I can call a church. A church is a scam who used the word of God, but is not a man of God. And God should really punish this man. I have spoken.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, the phones keep coming in. Hello?
Mr. Tayali, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
This is Chilufya calling from within Lusaka.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to appreciate the fact that you are now speaking on your own behalf. That is good, my brother. I want to encourage you to continue, because a lot of these politicians with money have been using you, but this time around, you've come out in the open to defend your own cause, to champion your own cause, which is good. And the points you've raised about ECA is just wasting people's time, actually. If he wants to recontest 2026, let him come out in open so that he can campaign free. Not the politics he's doing. My politics let him change the stance and tell us his position. Then he can move forward. Not the way he's behaving. If there are people who are trying to put money on his ticket, they are wasting their time looking at the way things are going now. So I just want to encourage you, my brother, continue with that cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think I'll leave it here for now. And just to summarize it, I have said what I've said based on my experience, and this is what I think. Others will think differently. Of course, a number of you are saying, no, don't talk about PF, don't talk about UPND. Trust me, I need to talk about these political parties, these big political parties, to influence, the course of direction. And through that, I also pick something. It may not be necessarily, material again, but even popularity. Right now, I'm checking through social media. My name is all over. Chilufya Tayali. I can tell you that those of you are saying, no, talk about your party. You have not realized that today or tonight, I have actually campaigned so much about my party, because now a lot of people know about Chilufya Tayali. The more these people are sharing, hey, Chilufya Tayali this, hey, Chilufya Tayali this, whether you are insulting me, whether you are supporting me, as long as you are sharing, you are talking about my name is going everywhere, and I am getting that popularity. Political parties grow based on the founder. PF grew on SATA. It grew because of SATA. Even UPND, it was Mazoka, and then HH. All the other political parties, you talk about, you talk about Kalaba, you talk about Kambwi. You don't talk about the party, you talk about, first of all, the dream carrier, the founder of that party. So for me, it is to grow my name. I want my name to be a household name. I want everyone to be talking about it. I want even if I'm Dalaba, ba soldier, ba ex-soldier, ba kumufurira, to be talking about Chilufya Tayali. a lot of people to be talking about Chilufya Tayali. Then, at that point, when I get that influence, when I get that popularity, I tell you, even to mobilize a party, it will be easy. It is difficult to mobilize a party if the founder or the president of that political party is not known. At the moment, my name is growing. It is growing like bushfire. So, if you think I don't know what I'm doing, the joke is on you. The joke is on you. For me, I know, I want, and at the moment, I'm basically in between. I'm basically in between PF and UPND. So I'm growing. I'm growing. I'm doing very well. I'm so happy with myself. Thank you very much for listening. And may God bless you. May God bless Zambia. We will get there definitely. Thank you.